Storm sailing. I need to compare my intentionally taking my sailboat into a storm off Marina del Rey in Los Angeles, where I was living in the Marina, to what Captain Robin Walbridge decided to do. He intentionally sailed the Bounty, a recreation of the original ship called the Bounty, as in Mutiny on the Bounty. He intentionally sailed the ship into Superstorm Sandy. The ship capsized, killing one crew member, and the captain's body was never found. The Coast Guard is currently conducting a criminal investigation into this chain of events. The difference between myself sailing into a storm and Captain Walbridge intentionally sailing into Superstorm Sandy can be counted by the number of innocent people he chose to involve. I am a commercial pilot and an experienced sailor and sailplane pilot and hang glider pilot, but when I decide to take life and death risks, I do it alone. I don't involve innocent crew members or passengers in one of my life-defying pursuits. I've flown under power lines, through a canyon under crossings, and done intentional aerobatics, but never with a passenger or crew member on board. For the Bounty, one news agency reported, Captain Walbridge had a decision to make. He could leave the ship, the Bounty, in the harbor at New London, where it would be tossed back and forth by the storm and would presumably sustain serious damage. Or he could try to save the ship by taking it out into the Atlantic, into Superstorm Sandy, thereby putting his life and the lives of his 15 crew members on the line. Walbridge wanted to save his ship. A ship versus 16 human lives? How can such a decision be explained? We have to ask, was this a financial decision? Again, from the report. The Coast Guard rescued 14 of the crew and 2 life rafts, which left 2 missing. The 42-year-old crew member, Claudene Christian, was found dead in the water later that day. She was a descendant of the 1789 mutiny of the original Bounty, Fletcher Christian. She had texted her mother earlier that day, "Don't worry, we'll be fine. Our ship is strong. They say the Bounty loves hurricanes." Captain Walbridge will go to his hell or his heaven knowing he put 16 lives in jeopardy and killed an innocent person. I quit flying commercially when I realized that a mistake on my part could kill 180 or more innocent men, women, and children. I didn't want to go to my thereafter with this on my conscience.